Maybe this is a bad idea. God, I'm such an idiot. I shouldn't even be here. What am I even doing here? Why can't I just go back to sleep in my own room? Damn it. I've had nightmares far worse than this. Well, okay, that's a lie, but still, I've had terrible nightmares almost all my life. I've always been so used to going back to sleep alone, but now it's so difficult. I think this is actually the first nightmare I've had since the two of us got together. Yes, I'm sure it is. After all, I remember having a nightmare right before they told me that they loved me. I remember. That's why I was in the library that day. I was looking for a new book to read so that hopefully I could get rid of the nightmares before bed. And then they walked in with a box of Pocky and asked me to play a game. And that's how all of this started. That's how we ended up dating for the past few months. God, it's been months already? It feels like it was only a week yesterday. God, how the time does fly when you're having fun. And this is the most fun I've had in years. Why am I doing this? Why am I disrupting their sleep like this? No one has ever done this. Not either of us, not anyone else in the Survey Corps. Why do I have to be such a baby about this? Alright, you know what? Just knock. What's the worst that could happen? They get mad at you? I'm sure that wouldn't happen, but if it did, well, it would be justified, and hopefully it would only be because, well, you're waking them up, so they would definitely be irritated by that, but okay, just stop thinking. Stop thinking for a moment. That's what got you into this mess in the first place. Just stop thinking. You can do this. Just knock on their door, gently, but loud enough for them to hear you. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Just raise your hand and knock. Damn it, why can't I do it? Maybe I should just walk right in. After all, if they're asleep, I really don't want to wake them. Maybe I could just open the door very quietly and lie in their spare bed? Or sleep on the floor? Yeah, I'll do that. After all, really all I need is to be in a room with someone else. It doesn't matter if I'm sleeping in the same bed as them or not. Okay, just quietly open the door. Shit. That wasn't loud enough to wake anyone up, was it? No, I don't think it was. Okay, just slowly open the door. Okay, it's creaking a lot when I do that. Okay, just open it quickly. Just open it quickly, just like ripping off a bandage. Okay, that was far louder than anticipated. Okay, just close the door very quietly. Careful. That was not quiet at all. Okay, no matter. Okay, they're still asleep. Oh dear. They don't have a spare bed in their room. I thought everyone did. Oh, of course. My room only has a spare bed because originally Aaron and I were supposed to be roommates, but then it turned out that he was a Titan shifter, so now he has to sleep in the cellar in order to prevent him from transforming into a Titan in the middle of the night and killing all of us. Great. Just great. Well, I'll be comfortable enough sleeping on the floor. As long as I'm near them, I'll be fine. Alright, just very, very quietly move closer to the bed and... Don't move. Don't move. Don't say anything. Don't even breathe. Hi there. Hey, sorry. Did I wake you up? Oh? You usually wake up around this time anyway? But it's 3 in the morning. Why do you wake up so early? Oh. You usually have bad dreams? I have bad dreams too. Quite often, actually. That's sort of the reason why I'm here. I'm very sorry if I startled you at all. I didn't mean to, really, and I didn't mean to invade your privacy. I needed to be with someone. I had a pretty bad dream tonight, and I just needed to be with someone. What? What did you just say? I would love to sleep in the bed with you, but don't you think that's a little inappropriate? After all, we're not roommates, and it's highly inappropriate for 2 cadets to share a bed, especially when they're dating. Don't you think that we'd be better off if I just slept on the floor? Well, no. It wouldn't be very comfortable, but I slept on the ground for about 2 years when I was little, so I ought to be fine. Well, yeah. After the fall of Shiganshina and Walmaria, we kind of had no choice. We had to sleep wherever we could, and most of the time that was on the ground. Well, yeah, we had thin blankets, but we had to sleep on top of them in order to keep people from stealing them. We could never use them for warmth. What? How is that a reason for letting me sleep in your bed? Oh. You don't want me to sleep on the floor ever again? That's very kind of you, but really, I'd just be taking up space and overcrowding you and most likely making you uncomfortable, so I think it's better if I just sleep on the floor. There's a way for both of us to fit? What is it? Cuddling? No! I'm perfectly fine with that. In fact, Aaron, Mikasa, and I used to cuddle together for warmth. That's kind of what we had to do since, again, the thin blankets weren't really any use to us for warmth. We had to sleep on top of them to make sure they didn't blow away or get stolen or go missing some other way. So, yeah, I'm pretty much comfortable cuddling with anyone I consider a friend, and I'd be much more comfortable cuddling with someone I'm dating. Yeah. Yeah, I'll lie beside you. Is this okay? Do you have enough room? Yeah? Okay then. So, what position would be most comfortable for you, as far as cuddling goes? You want to put your head on my chest like that? But won't you get distracted by my heartbeat? It's beating quite erratically now. I must confess I am just a little nervous. This is the first time I've cuddled someone I I love this much. It's a new feeling. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but it is new and a little intimidating, if you don't mind my saying so. You like the sound of my heartbeat? Why's that? Huh? It reminds you that I'm still alive? That wouldn't happen to be what your dream was about, was it? Well, I ask because the dream that I had tonight, I dreamt that, well, in the beginning of the dream, that is, someone told you that you could do better than me. That I didn't deserve to be loved by you. And you agreed. Rightfully so. As painful as it was. So, I watched you walk right into another man's arms. And then an expedition came up. You and I were in the same squad, and a horde of titans came charging at us out of nowhere. We couldn't do anything about it. We couldn't fire off a signal flare. We couldn't call for help. We couldn't do anything. I watched you get torn in half by a pair of titans. I managed to kill one of them, so it dropped your upper half. You were still alive, though barely. So I sat with you, and I held your hand, and I kept telling you, over and over, how brave you were, how much I loved you, and that I was going to be there with you until the very end. Then you looked me in the eyes, and you said, "Tell my boyfriend that I love him, and that I'll always be with him." And then you were gone. And the last thing that you said to me, the last thing you wanted me to do was tell the boy who stole you from me that you loved him and that you'd always be with him. It was the worst nightmare I've had in a long time. That's why I needed to come here so desperately. I needed to be beside you. Whether on the floor or actually beside you in the bed. I would have gone to Jean's room since he understands how I get whenever I have nightmares, but after a dream like that, it had to be you. I had to be comforted by you. I'm sorry if that makes me pathetic or weak or childish or even a crybaby. To be honest, I really don't care at this point. You know exactly how little I value myself in this relationship especially. So, to dream of you dying and wanting me to tell another man that you love him, that just pushed me right over the edge. I'm sorry. It's okay. Are you sure? You don't have to lie to me. I can handle it. You want to comfort me when I get scared? Why is that? Huh? You get scared a lot? Oh, honey. Comforting me will make you feel brave? Then, can I come to you whenever I have nightmares? I could really use you to keep me safe. Yeah, I really mean that. I trust you with my life. You're brave, you're smart. You are so kind and compassionate. I love everything about you. And if making me feel safe will help you, then I'll always come to you when I need comfort. Because I want you to know just how brave you are. Because I want you to know just how safe you make me feel. Yeah, talking about it really did help. Although I must admit, crying over it a second time has made me tired again. Is it alright if I sleep here? It is? Oh, thank you. I don't know what I did to deserve an angel like you. But whatever it was, to deserve someone as amazing as you, it must have been absolutely spectacular.